students. I know that the situation it's like very tough, and you had a school, and now you are sitting here. I understood that, like, but still, like, we can have some discussion regarding few technology. Maybe like technology. What I meant means like what course actually you are going to learn now, since it is related to everything what we use daily day. I mean, like day by day, like what are the things, even like we are having this presentations, like we are using social medias and so many things are there. So you can imagine that is a development of technology which is happened in a shorter time. So that's why we are having these type of presentations. And maybe you can imagine, because of this corona issues, like situations changed, and we are in this Zoom platform for this sessions. So imagine like what is your maybe like parents or grandparents time. During their time they would have get a chance like this? Obviously no, right? So let's see about the technologies and AI and robotics technology also along with that. Okay, so before starting the session, I just want to know like who all are interested in this, like AI and robotics. You can raise your hands. Like maybe you have joined because like your parents told and because of your teachers told or someone else told. I just want to know like who all are interested in this. I have seen like approximately all of them have raised their hands. It's clearly wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. It's really good. Since like you have some idea about this topic, that's why you have joined, and it's like really wonderful. So before starting the session, I just want to know, we have like different branches in like engineering, right? We have electrical, mechanical, chemical, civil, and even like now we have like AI branches, CSE and AI branches, and even robotics branches, right? So I just want to know like which branch you are interested. You can just mark your options in the polls, like it's open. You can just mark the things, okay? What branch actually you are interested. You can share the review over the screen. Like you can see that like we have different types of branches. You can share your interest or like which branch you are interested or which branch you want to pursue your UG. Maybe you can share that. I hope like everyone have shared the same. I mean, let's move to our topic. Like
Sir, please wait for a few minutes.
yeah, sure.
Students to complete the poll.
Yeah, students, please complete the poll. So if you can choose like which branch you want to learn or which branch you are interested. Maybe like you can choose. We have listed few branch here. You can list the same.
We have 608 attendees and we are waiting for another 90 students to fill. Please make it fast so that sir can start the session. %88 of students who are here have filled the poll. The rest of them, please make it fast. It is just to mark the poll. %92 have completed. Students who have joined now, please fill this poll. Mark which engineering branch you prefer. I'll be ending the poll now. Vamsi, please mark it in the poll mentioned here. You don't have to type it in the chat box. So yes, 93% of them have completed. Yeah, so that's all. I'm going to end the poll now. Everyone who have participated in the poll, thank you so much. Yeah, so you can start.
Yeah, thank you. So now like you have entered your interest, right? Same way, let's see about like few things regarding the AI and robotics technology. Maybe like what I'm going to tell is, I know that like you are in a starting stage of the career selection and starting stage of the like what you want to do next and what are the things you want to do next, right? So let's see about this AI and robotic technology, and let's connect these with the few things which we are using daily life. Okay. So before, I mean, like I starting the session, I just want to know these are the learning outcomes which will you get when you attend this course. Maybe like you will see what are the knowledges, like maybe what knowledge you will learn. Like obviously you will have some idea about like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and robotic technology, and you will improve your intellectual skills in AI and practical skills. I will give you a hope that like you, at least you will have some idea about like how we can able to create this AI and how we can able to create some system with AI. And maybe you can explain this to your friends after attending this session. At least like you will have some idea about this topics like AI and robotics technology, and you can share this topic so that like your friend may also know about this from you. So let's start the session. So before starting the session, I just want to know what is AI? Like maybe you have thought and maybe you have read something. I mean, like what is AI and what is the use of this AI, right? So maybe I before starting this, like I just want to ask you, like we have different type of systems, right? We have different types of things, like we have different type of electrical and electronics items. Nija, can you please mute? Sorry, students. Yeah. Now we have like different things like which is used in our day-to-day life. Even smartphone is there, right? Even computer is there. Like even we have different types of electrical things in your home. Appliances is there, refrigerator, mixer grinder, and so many things are there. Like who have designed this? It is like human designed this, right? What is the use of this? We are using for different purposes, right? It's like mixer grinder, it's used for grinding, and AC for temperature, and for this AC, and we are using, and we have like a fridge, and we have laptop, we have mobile phone, and we have different types of things which is used in our day-to-day life, right? So same way these are done and these are created by the human, and it's for human usage, right? Same way human it's going to create a machine, or else human is going to create a system with AI technology. So I will tell you how it is going to be created. A human it's going to create a machine that will think and process like human. Means it will process with human intelligence. Imagine human it's going to create a machine that will think and process and do the things that same like a human thinks and human process. You can imagine, you can wonder how it is going to happen. Let's see how it is going to happen. So basically AI covers with these factors like making computer that think, and automation, and the art of creating machine that perform require intelligence which performed by people. See, if you receive some messages in WhatsApp or Instagram, what you will do, you will read and you will reply what is the based on the query which you received, right? Same way the machine will process the same. Instead of like human, machine will process everything, and machine will do the things, and machine will think, and machine will process the things. So we don't want to worry about anything. So now at that situations, like you will think maybe like it will have some negative things also, right? So obviously it will have negative things, negative part, like let's come to that. And so again, this AI it's going to study the competition that makes possible to perceive, reason, and act. And moreover it will consist of different field actually. If it consider electrical, mechanical, civil, or management field, or wherever field like we choose, it is done with the help of that technology. We are going to combine this entire technology and it is going to process, so it will be done in a easier way with the help of AI. So before, obviously, like if we are telling something, or what if we want to tell something, obviously like we have to tell about the, I mean, like history. Obviously, like if we start with something, obviously, like we just want to tell the history. Like same way, I have listed here few history of this AI also, and it have been started in 19s. And like now we know already, like few of your students, maybe like your computer students, you have learned this beautiful one human architecture. You know what are the things, like obviously if you take a mobile phone, you have some control unit and we have some memory unit, right? Same way if we consider this also, like we have a logical unit, control unit and a memory unit, right? So you know how it will process, right? If we give some information and to the system, what will happen? This control unit will control the operation, and it will produce the output based on the algorithm, or the logical unit will provide the output, and that will be shared to the user. And input output devices shares the receive the input and shares the output, and memory is used to store the information which is generated in the system while it's in operation. So this is the system which we used before years, okay, in 90s. So from that itself, AI have been generated. Don't think that like AI it's a new one. It's already generated before years, but things have been developed and technology have been developed. Because of this, AI have been improved, and it is like used in all sectors, even it's in finance sector, or even it's in medical sector, everywhere it is used. And its origin, basically it is origin from the John McCarthy, and like it is like happened on 1956, and afterwards like the Turing test was happened, and afterwards like in 1950s game have been implemented, game things, I mean like even like now we have different types of game software and things other, no, it is used by human, right, for the entertainment. Same thing have been used, and it's like happened. And now at this stage, like we having different systems like visual recognition of traffic, medical diagnosis, directory inquiries, power plant control, automatic cars, this have been launched with the help of AI technology. So let's start with what is AI. Now you have got some idea about like what is the history of AI, right? Now with that history, human have been given a definition for AI. In simple words, we can tell artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence processed by machines. Nothing is there. It's like a human that's going to create a machine that will process with human intelligence. That is mean by artificial intelligence, and it is done by human, and it is created by human, and it is like used by human. Even like you have different skills, you can also imagine and think, and even you can also create a systems that will work in a different way. So many researchers are going in this area also. So let's see about the goals of AI. So goals means like obviously in your life you have a goal, right? Same way AI have some goals, right? So AI have to work to achieve that goal, right? What is the goal here? Which I told already. The machine have to work with human power, right? Or human intelligence. So that is the ultimate goal of the AI system. And that is going to happen now, like with some researches are happening, and it will happen soon, and things will be more, more things will be smoother, and we have a smoother operation with all sectors. So let's see what are the factors which is going to impact the technology, or else which impact the AI. How, what are the it is done, and how it is processed, and how it is like used by human. Maybe I can tell you these are the few factors that have to consider for AI working system. Considering the first thing is like search, and second thing is like representing knowledge and reasoning with it, planning, learning, and processing. An expert system should be there to this entire process. So finally we'll have a system that is mean by even robots. We can tell the final output of the goal of the system, it's like a robot. AI, it's working with robot. So AI have been designed with the help of these technology, machine learning, and so many things have to be incorporated, so that like we can have a system like robots, and we can have drone, and so many things are there. Let's see few of the things and later on. And now let's see what is the advantages of this artificial intelligence. So now we have seen in human, it's going to create a machine that will process and that will work with human intelligence, right? So obviously like some advantages should be there. That's why so many researchers are going on, and we have the advantages. It's like more powerful. Obviously if it's human intelligence means it will be more powerful, and it have some good technique to solve the problem, better handling the information, and better handling the load, and so many things are incorporated. So I'd have lot of disadvantages too, but still like these advantages are there, but still AI have been developing like anything, and it is like used in the all sectors. These are the few disadvantages of the AI technology. Maybe like we have different new technology which is incorporated in the system, means obviously the cost will hike or else cost will rise, right? And we have only few experienced programmer, so it is chance for you students. If you want to learn AI, means obviously you have a different varieties of careers and different varieties of opportunities there. So that's why it is listed in the disadvantages. Only few programmers is there who have ability to work with this AI technology. So if you are interested, you can join this for this course and you can learn. Okay. So let's start with the search button. Okay. What you will do if you want to know about something, what you will do first, you will open the Google and you will search, right? What you will search if you want to buy something, means you will search in the Google, right? I mean, like you just want to buy some branded shoes or something, Puma shoes or some branded shoes or something, like you will search in the Google, or else you will directly go to Amazon and Flipkart, right? So this have to be processed, and this is done with the help of AI technology. And knowledge and reasoning power. See, if you want to do something, it should have some, like imagine like you are the machine and you are going to process the same. So what you will do, you will think, you will think, and you will see the possibility what will happen. So imagine if some of your friend have asked you, what is your plan in the weekend, or what's your plan for the Sunday? So you will think that like morning I want to go to that place, and after that like I just want to have lunch from Taj, and after that evening I want to go to a park, and afterwards like maybe if time is there I want to go to movie, and after that you will return to home, right? So it is like you are thinking and answering the same, right? So it should have the power to think and process, right? Same way the machine will do the process with the same capability of what you are thinking and what you are processing. That will happen within a short period of time. So let's see, it is done with some help of the like procedural or technology. So let's see how it is done or how it is planned. So obviously like you will have a goal, right? Obviously your goal is to, I mean, like complete short-term goal and long-term goal, maybe like you have, right? Same way, the system will also have a goal to process or achieve the output, right? So same thing has happened because of this have been executed. So first, what we'll do means the system will learn what is the thing. If we are giving some input to the system have to learn, right? Obviously, without learning the things, you can't process the same, right? So what the system will do, system will learn what you have shared. And for example, you have shared an image. Okay, you have shared an puppy image to the system. So what the system will do, system will compare this image with the all puppies, like all the different dogs in the, I mean, like whichever we have fetched, that will be shared with the other dogs, and system will answer this dog is, I mean, like Labrador or like Rottweiler or whatever dog which we have shared, it will answer the same, right? So things have been done like that. So we don't want to bother like what the system is doing. So we will teach the system how to answer for the entire questions or the entire things like which we are giving to the system. So how next, see how we are going to teach the system. So we'll teach the system with the help of like the system will speech, and the system will deliver things, and system will vision the thing, and system will see, and system have capability of all the things like which human have. So which we are going to create a system, or we are going to design a system that can able to think and process like human. For example, like if, yeah, same way, like if you are sharing some image or something to the system, what will happen, the system will think what is this image and what is this image and where it have taken and what are the things in the background, and things will be there, no? So this is processed with the help of AI technology, and AI have been done with the help of ML. So let's see how the machine it's going to process the same. So the machine will process the same with the help of machine learning technology. So let's see what is machine learning. So now you have seen, now you've got some idea what is AI. AI, it's nothing, it's a simple system which is going to process like human, right? So now see how this process have been done. Let's start with this machine learning. So machine learning, it's a technique which is used to teach the machine. Obviously, your teacher is there, your parents is there, like, right? They will teach you and they will, I mean, like, guide you for your future, right? Same way, like, the AI system have to be taught and have to be processed with some technology, right? So the technology which we are going to use, it's like machine learning. So machine learning, it's a technique which is used to process the information which we are giving to the system and to have a decision with some X output like what we require. So this machine learning will create the output like with some algorithms. Already you have learned so many algorithms, right? So it will create some data collections and it will have data analysis process, and from the analysis of the data, finally it will have a conclusion so that like the output or the system performance will be improved, and thus efficiency of the system also will be improved. So that is why machine learning plays a vital role in the AI technology. So AI, it's a system which is like going to process like human, and a machine learning will teach the machine how to process the same with some algorithm or with some analysis and with some technique. It will process the same. So AI and ML together, it will grow like anything. So that's why AI and ML combined togetherly, it is creating a lot of system in the world. Even like AI, ML have been used with some neural network concept. I know that is like a tough word for you, but still, it is a technique. Maybe you have learned C, C++, right? Same way, neural network, it's also a concept, and development in computation hardware and framework, which given in Moonlight for further growth and huge storage of data and data source. Coming to data, I want to ask you, if you have a messenger or if you have a chat, like what you will do? You will chat in the Facebook, Instagram, right? So sending a messages means like you are chatting half an hour means what will happen? A bulk of data have been generated in the system, right? So this bulk of data, what is the use of this data? Maybe if you have Amazon or Flipkart account, you are searching something in the Amazon or Flipkart, you will see that like you can able to see what is your purchase history and what is your order history, and you can see the things there, right? Without like you don't want to worry like what you have searched before, right? So the search history, it's also a data. Okay, so if you consider any system, anything, because of this data only everything is developing. Since because of this data, Amazon people can do easily marketing, right? So what they will do, they will see that like you are interested in this product, right? So what they will do, they will send you the message, right? This product have this much offer for this much particular time. So you will get the notification. So what you will think, oh, it's my interested product, so Amazon is giving me an offer, so obviously I want to buy the product. So automatically your mind will change and you will buy the product, right? So that's why it's used for e-commerce sector. And even in Facebook, you can see share the things, posting the things, and things are happening, and so many data exchanges are done. So this data exchanges are also done with the help of AI technology. And health sector, even in health sector, we have to diagnose so many diseases, like for example, we have to see what is happening in our inside the body, and internal organ have to be sensed and have to be checked whether like it is working or not. So what do we have to do? We have to do a comparison, right? So what we will do means how we are going to teach the machine. So we'll teach the machine with all different possibilities. First, we'll teach the machine with this is a human and this is the perfect body condition of the human. And secondly, we'll teach the machine and this is the human and this having some defects or fault in the eyesight or some fault in the heart or some fault in the like different any organ you can take. Okay, we'll teach the machine entire thing, or we share the data to the machine. These are the possibilities and these are the things, and this diseases will come if a human is having this diseases, this factor have to be considered and will share all data to the machine. So now a human is going to sit in front of a machine that is going to process whether like this human have any problem or not. So imagine I am having a some throat diseases or something. So I am going to sit in front of the machine. So machine will analyze me and machine will see what is your, I will tell the machine like I have some problem with the throat. So machine will process with already shared data and compare what are the factors have to be compared. So obviously comparison have been done with the all factors. So finally machine will conclude I am having the throat diseases or something. So you can imagine that's why entire things or entire technology have been used with the help of AI. Same way, like for example, you have agriculture land, right? So we have different types of plants over there, and we have different seeds, I mean, different fertilizers we have to use, and we have to do so many things, right? So how we are going to do that? Imagine like we have a drone. You already seen drone, no? When you're going for marriage or something, you have seen drone, no? So we are flying the drone and we'll see what is happening in the paddy field. Automatically, if a particular plant requires fertilizers, this drone automatically feed the plant with the fertilizer. So we will teach this drone with AI facility how. See, this drone is teached with AI facility means like we'll teach the drone what are plants and what are their defects and what are their problems and what is the condition of the plant. We'll share the images of different conditions of the plant, and this system will learn what is the problem with this plant, and finally if there any problem with the plant, automatically this drone will share the fertilizers for the same. So we don't want to bother about anything if we have like these type of things. And even in this application like autonomous and planning scheduling, and like we have different types of application in like for example in medical field and telescope scheduling, and we have different types of application where we can implement this AI technology. And this is few images which I shown here, analysis of data. Obviously, if we share something to the system means it is processed with the data analysis, right? So if see that figure, like we have a first figure and that is like zoomed and again it is zoomed. So the system will see what is any possibility. System will try to find out like what it matches, and if we share some images, try to find by analysis of the data. That's why it is working by analysis of data. So let's see a video, and maybe like you will understand more what is like these applications. I will show you an interesting video so that like you can able to understand it easily. Nija, please help me for sharing the screen. Can you please make me as host? Students, please wait. I will show you a video. Just a minute. I'm syncing the audio and video. Hello, Nija. എനിക്ക് വീഡിയോ ഷെയർ ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ഹോസ്റ്റ് ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിരിക്കുക. I hope you can see my screen, right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You have raised the hands. Yeah.
So your screen is not shared.
Yeah,
Yes.
now it's like, yeah, now it's okay, no? Yeah, yeah. Student, you
Will
can
destroy
In the year 1956,
student you can analyze this video and we'll have a discussion so that like you can have more idea about like what I told. Even like something I'm telling, if you are viewing means like you will get easily what is this. So let's see a video and you just analyze the same, so that like you will have a clear cut idea what is happening. Okay.
up the perception of artificial intelligence for most of us. But at present, we're at no risk of being destroyed by machines. However, the tech tycoon Elon Musk begs to differ. He quotes that AI is a fundamental risk to the existence of human civilization. Now, whether artificial intelligence is a threat or not is debatable. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. For now, let me introduce you to artificial intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was first coined decades ago in the year 1956 by John McCarthy at the Dartmouth Conference. He defined artificial intelligence as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. In a sense, AI is a technique of getting machines to work and behave like humans. In the recent past, AI has been able to accomplish this by creating machines and robots that are being used in a wide range of fields, including healthcare, robotics, marketing, business analytics, and many more. However, many AI applications are not perceived as AI because we often tend to think of artificial intelligence as robots doing our daily chores. But the truth is, artificial intelligence has found its way into our daily lives. It has become so general that we don't realize we use it all the time. For instance, have you ever wondered how Google is able to give you such accurate search results? Or how your Facebook feed always gives you content based on your interest? The answer to these questions is artificial intelligence. Now, before I go any further, let me clear a very common misconception. People often tend to think that artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning are the same since they have common applications. For example, Siri is an application of AI, machine learning, and deep learning. So, how are these technologies related? Artificial intelligence is the science of getting machines to mimic the behavior of humans. Machine learning is a subset of AI that focuses on getting machines to make decisions by feeding them data. On the other hand, deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses the concept of neural networks to solve complex problems.
Uh, Because the video
Yeah,
stopped.
yeah, I have stopped. Yeah, yeah. And students now, like I have stopped this since like I just want to share something to you. That's why I have stopped here. So you can see that like three factors which is listed here. First one is like artificial intelligence, and second is machine learning, and third is deep learning. So artificial learning, what is like science of getting machines to mimic the behavior of human, which we told initially. And second thing, it's machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of artificial learning, which is mentioned there as a subset of AI that focuses on getting machines to make decision by feeding them data. So, which I told already, will feed the machine with some data so that like we can have a output which we require. And again, the machine want to know more means we'll go for deep learning technique, which is listed down. So these are the few techniques like which is good insert and which is like implemented in all systems so that like AI works in a smoother way.
Solve complex problems. So, to sum it up, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning are interconnected fields. Machine learning and deep learning aids artificial intelligence by providing a set of algorithms and neural networks to solve data driven problems. However, AI is not restricted to only machine learning and deep learning. It covers a vast domain of fields including natural language processing, object detection, computer vision, robotics, expert systems, and so on. Now, artificial intelligence can be structured along three evolutionary stages, or you can say that there are three different types of artificial intelligence. First, we have the artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, and finally, artificial superintelligence. Artificial narrow intelligence, which is also known as weak AI, involves applying artificial intelligence only to specific tasks. Now, many currently existing systems that claim to use artificial intelligence are operating as a weak AI focused on a narrowly defined specific problem. Now, Alexa is a very good example of narrow intelligence. It operates within a limited predefined range of functions. There is no genuine intelligence or no self awareness despite being a sophisticated example of weak AI. Other examples of weak AI include the face verification that you see in your iPhone, the autopilot feature at Tesla, the social humanoid Sophia, which was built at Hanson Robotics, and finally, we have Google Maps. All of these applications are based on weak AI or artificial narrow intelligence. Now let's take a look at artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is also known as strong AI. It involves machines that possess the ability to perform any intellectual task that a human being can.
See, which we already told, artificial intelligence involve machine that possess the ability to perform an intellectual task that a human being can. It is like simple, no? Same thing like which we see. See, we have seen lot of examples where no Google Map, like Alexa and like the Sophia. So this everything like have been created with the help of this AI technology.
You see, machines don't possess human like abilities. They have a strong processing unit that can perform high level computations, but they're not yet capable of thinking and reasoning like a human. There are many experts who doubt that artificial general intelligence will ever be possible. And there are also many who question whether it should be desirable. I'm sure all of you have heard of Stephen Hawking. Now, he warned us that strong AI would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever increasing rate. Humans who are limited by slow biological evolution couldn't compete and would be superseded. Coming to artificial superintelligence, this is a term that refers to the time when the capabilities of computers will surpass human beings. Artificial superintelligence is presently seen as a hypothetical situation as depicted in movies and science fiction books where machines will take over the world. However, tech masterminds like Elon Musk believe that artificial superintelligence will take over the world by the year 2040. Now that you know the different types of artificial intelligence, let's take a look at how AI is used in the real world. From spotting an 8-planet solar system, which is 2,500 light years away, to composing sonnets and poems, the applications of AI have covered all possible domains in the market. In the finance sector, JP Morgan's Chase Contract Intelligent Platform uses artificial intelligence, machine learning, and image recognition software to analyze legal documents and extract important data points and clauses in a matter of seconds. Now, manually reviewing 12,000 agreements takes over 36,000 hours, but AI was able to do this in a matter of seconds. Coming to healthcare, IBM is one of the pioneers that has developed AI software specifically for medicine. More than 230 healthcare organizations worldwide use IBM Watson technology. In 2016, IBM Watson AI technology was able to cross-reference 20 million oncology records and correctly diagnose a rare leukemia condition in a patient. Coming to the next application, Google's AI Eye Doctor is another initiative taken by Google where they are working with an Indian eye care chain to develop an AI system which can examine retina scans and identify a condition called diabetic retinopathy which causes blindness. Coming to social media platforms like Facebook, artificial intelligence is used for face verification, wherein machine learning and deep learning concepts are used to detect facial features and tag your friends.
See, now it is an interesting thing. That's why I have stopped. Maybe like what is like Facebook and how is your like. Obviously, if you are taking some images, means you will tag, right? So now you can see how it is done. It is like because of this AI, ML, and DL technique, machine learning technique, it is done, and that is like why which is like used in Facebook also. Yeah.
Another such example is Twitter's AI, which is being used to identify hate speech and terroristic languages in tweets. It makes use of machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing to filter out offensive content. The company discovered and banned 300,000 terrorist linked accounts, 95% of which were found by non human, artificially intelligent machines. The Google predictive search is one of the most famous AI applications. When you begin typing a search term and Google makes recommendations for you to choose from, that is AI in action. Predictive searches are based on data that Google collects about you, such as your location, your age, and other personal details. By using AI, the search engine attempts to guess what you might be trying to find. Next, we have virtual assistants. Virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Cortana are examples of artificial intelligence. A newly released Google's virtual assistant called Google Duplex has astonished millions of people. Not only can it respond to calls and book appointments for you, it adds a human touch. Now, listen to this clip and try to distinguish between the AI and the human.
See, how may I help you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when?
Next
Tonight?
Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we leave there for like after like 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
So, which one do you think is a virtual assistant? Let me know your answer in the comments. Now, another famous application of artificial intelligence is self-driving cars. AI implements computer vision, image detection, and deep learning to build cars that can automatically detect objects and drive around without human intervention. Elon Musk talks.
Now, next, an important thing, like you already know what is a car, right? So maybe like you are crazy about different types of car, which is like which is been launched, right? Same way, I just want to tell you like about a car like which is going to work in a automatic manner. Like you don't want to drive, it is like automatically take you to the location, just sharing the like a map or the thing like destination location. Like you can sit and relax, automatically it will done. So how it is driving? Like see, whenever a car is driving, it have to fetch the like things around the car, right? So then only it can able to drive in a proper way, so that like it will take you to the destination, right? So this is processed with the help of AI. So you can imagine how much fast, like how fast it is like fetching the information and processing. So we are teaching the machine that like it have to process like this and it have to be processed, and so that like it can drive in a smoother way. So that's why automatic car have been like launched, self-driving car technology have been licensed, and mostly now in future it will be electric car. So let's see what is happening. So we'll continue the video.
How AI is implemented in Tesla's self-driving cars and autopilot features. He quoted that Tesla will have fully self-driving cars ready by the end of the year and a robo-taxi version, one that can ferry passengers without anyone behind the wheel. So I can go on and on about the various AI applications. Since the emergence of AI in 1950s, we have seen an exponential growth in its potential. AI covers domains such as machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, natural language processing, knowledge base, expert systems, and so on.
So now you see, this is the thing like which we need when we are processing the machine for AI technology. Uh, Knowledge base like expert system, deep learning, computer vision, machine learning. So if you want to become an AI engineer, so you just need some mathematical skills and computation. That's it. Like with that, like you can design a machine like which in which you can create a machine based on AI technology, and you can process the same with some languages like Python that will come to the later on class. So let's continue the video.
It has also made its way into computer vision and image processing. As AI is branching out into every aspect of our lives, is it possible that one day AI might take over our lives? And if it is
Now,
possible, how long will this take?
in the image you can see even like the things like which listed here, you can see the everything, like at least like two to three things which we are using daily day, which is related, so already related to AI. Now like the things are changing because of this AI
Well, it may
technology.
be sooner than you think. It is estimated that AI will take over the world within the next 30 years. By then, I hope we develop some sort of teleportation machine that helps us escape our very own creation. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. So that's all from my side.
So with that, like I think like you have got some idea about like what is happening and what are the things like happening and how this like AI it's working with different types of technology and how AI it's like implemented in different applications. And let's see few more application regarding the same. See, which we already discussed, and this automatic car like which we have already seen videos. So what it will do, it will automatically fetch the information and it will take to the destination without any, I mean like issues, right? So we can have a proper like drive things and we don't want to worry about anything, like just we can sit and relax. It will automatically take you to the destination without any issues, right? So that is why this automatic cars plays a vital role with this development of AI technology. Now next is like an most important factor and most important thing, like some people have to be there to help this pedestrian detection, and they have to be done, right? So this have to be done with the help of AI technology, means like we are helping them, right? So this is also done with the help of AI technology. And games, maybe like you will be crazy about a lot of games, right? So this craziness games and things are happened because of this AI technology. AI will create so many, a lot of games and technology which will goes to your mind and you will think that like, oh, this is a different thing, and you will install and you will play, right? So this have been happened because of this development of AI technology. And even chess, how tough, I mean like how to like to have to use some brain for this, right? So same way, like this is like automatically we can play with the, I mean like some system, right? Like automatically if you are an individual, you can play this within some application and automatically system will play with you. And you know how it is like happen, it is because of this features of AI. And mostly few toys, like small toys like which we are using in our day-to-day life for the kids, which in your home, means like we have drawn, we have like small car, no, in your childhood maybe you have used a small car like which will automatically work without like with some battery, or like it will work, right? So it is where it is like a have been started. Now we are standing with a different, I mean like robots, like any pick and place robot. And we have like different types of robot which will be used in the different sectors, like medical, even surgeries are done with the help of robot. In our university, I mean like our medical college, Amrita Medical College also, surgeries are done in few with the help of robots, and robotic surgeries have been done. So you can imagine how it have been changed. And let's see, I think like I have listed few application here. Maybe more than this, I can tell you, like these are the applications of AI and ML technology. So self-driving car, like healthcare means like not surgeries, I mean like robotic surgeries, analysis of the different diseases, like analyzing from their heart, like and analyzing what is happening inside the human body and how things are changing. And even in finance and banking, you can imagine, like we have different types of applications, right? Paytm, Google Pay, and like we have different types of applications, right? These have to be processed with the help of some security security systems, right? So how it is done? It is done with the help of AI technology, and AI will process the same, and it is done in a smoother and easier way. Now let's see about some social media things. Social media things means like which you already seen, Facebook. So what's happening in Facebook? Whenever we go out, or like whenever we go for a function or something, we'll take a group photo, right? So from that group photo, will some photos will be posted in the Facebook, right? So if we are friends with these people who are in the photo, means we can able to tag them, right? So who is detecting the face? Even like you can keep the mouse there, automatically the system will fetch, or system will predict who is there in the photo, right? So that is how machine learning, it's also used in the Facebook and other social media. So what it will do, it will see and it will analyze the face, and afterwards, just analyzing means it won't understand, right? Maybe like a brother, consider a twin brother is there in the photo. So what will happen? It is similar, like we can't able to pick them who is, like for example, Varun, as like brothers, and they are like posted in the photo, means like how we will fetch the, like who is Arun and who is Varun. So it's little tough, right? So but machine can able to fetch the same. It will fetch the informations of the face or features of the face, even like small features, even like eyes, nose, lips, ears, like everything, hair. Machine learning technique can able to fetch this information in a easier way. So while connecting that, we can able to predict who is there in the image. So that's why social media plays a vital role with this technique. And let's come to the last one, which is e-commerce, what is like blooming with the help of this AI technology, which I already told. You have Amazon, Flipkart, and different types of e-commerce site, right? Why you are using that? Means that is giving more offer, and so that's why we don't want to go out and we don't want to go anywhere. It will be automatically delivered to you when you order the same in the Amazon, right? So what will happen if you order something in the Amazon? First you will search the same, and next thing, like what will happen, it will give some offers. So how it is giving the offers? When you search something in the Amazon, means it will fetch the information of yours, and automatically system will find out what is your interest, and system will find what is your interest, and it will automatically fetch the information of yours, and it will share some offers to you. So what will happen? So you will fall, maybe like you will fall in that offer, and you will buy that, right? So what will happen? The business it's improved. So you can imagine, because of this AI technique, entire business it's improved. So entire worthy level, like business it's improved. So everything, like even education, it's like AI, it's helping the education to improve. And marketing, so many marketings, like for example, like if you are launching some good products in the market, it is done with the help of AI, so that like the business will be improved. And even you can, you know that like we in India, like we have done so many export and import, right? How it is done? It have to be done with some proper tracking, right? Even imagine, like in Amazon, if you are buying something or if you are ordering something, it is delivered to us without any issues, right? No one is taking in between the right. Amazon, it's directly picking the product from the factory, and it is like delivered to you, and you can track the same. Even like it will reach the main cities, like for example Chennai, and or Bangalore, or some cities like maybe Delhi. From there it is like passing to the nearby cities, and at last it is reaching your locality. Maybe you are in some village or some wherever you are in, but it is reaching your destination in a safer way, right? How it is done? It is like with the help of AI, it is tracked everywhere. It is tracking the path, and finally it is reaching in your hands within a safer way, so that like product is not lost, or even like you can track what is happening. So that is why things are very very easy, and we don't want to care about the things. Like even in older days, if we are couriering or if we are parceling something, we don't have an option to track, right? Maybe if it reached the destination, at the time only we can confirm, oh, it is reached the destination. So nowadays we can track everything and we can do. So that's why this logistic and shipping management. That's very tough during the older days, but now it plays a vital role with this development of technology. So it will automatically improve the supply chain management and monitoring system. Even like it have specific courses like supply chain and management courses. You can take that, and that is working with the help of AI technologies. So with that, like I just want to conclude the today's session. So I just want to brief, I mean, what are the things? Maybe like I know that like few of them have joined later. So I just want to brief the things like what did we have discussed today. So initially we had a discussion, what is AI and like what is ML? So AI, it's simple, it's a human, it's going to design a machine which will process and work like a human, and it will work with human intelligence. So how systems going to work? System will work with the help of machine learning. So we will teach the machine, or we will make the machine to find out what we are giving. Or else, for example, we will share so many images to the machine, or else like we will share different cases of the possibilities to the machine, and we will store this data in the machine, and system will compare these data with the all possibility, and finally system will predict an output. Same way we are receiving some messages or something in our mobile phone, we'll compare and we'll think, no, same way thinking can't be happened in the computer. So instead of thinking, comparison or data analysis process, it's done in the system, and with the help of data analysis process, a smoother output or like an output or decision have been made by the system, and finally system will conclude this is that. Same way the entire technology or the entire, I mean, like applications like health sector, finance, everywhere AI have been used with this same technique, so that like we can have a smoother and easier operation. So we don't want to worry about anything, like it is like everything under in our hand. Even we have our mobile phone, right? We have different type of applications. Game, we have like different types of games, and we have different types of e-commerce like Amazon, Flipkart, and different things are there. So this can be processed in a easier way. We don't want to search in a web page, or we have like application facility, right? In a single click, we can go to anywhere, like wherever we want, or wherever we want to do something, and we want to buy something, or we want to, if we are bored, means like we have social media, and you have seen how AI have been used in social media. Facebook, we have seen that video too, and it is like recognizing the face with the help of AI technology, and things are happened because of this AI technology. So with that, like I just want to wind up the today's session. So I hope that like you have understood what is AI and what is ML. Now let's see, by tomorrow, let's see a few more things, maybe like the final product. What is the use of this AI? Finally, we are going to design a machine which will process like human, right? So that product which human have named it as robot, but still it have been named before, but still now it have to be named and it have to be done robot. So many researches are going on because of this AI technology. So human, it's going to create a robot like it is like same like human think and process. So finally that is robot. So tomorrow we'll have a session with some robotics technology and different types of robots. And thank you students, like if you have any queries, means you can chat in the box, like by tomorrow we'll clear the same. And thank you students, and see you tomorrow.